Hello everyone and welcome back to another Naraka Bladepoint video. This is OSK and you read the title. Today we're going to be taking an exclusive look at the new map Holoroth here coming up in August for Naraka Bladepoint, boys. Now what you'll notice in this new map is just the sheer amount of creativity and new concepts that are coming in for Naraka Bladepoint. Without spoiling too much, what I will say is that there are different parts of the map in here that have different sorts of banners, making me think that maybe there's some sort of lore going on with different factions fighting or something like that. There's also a lot more verticality than what you'll find in Morris Isle. There's tall towers with a bunch of different platforms, plenty of places to break line of sight. So some of these final circles, if they do end up in these areas, could be so wild with just the sheer amount of space that you have to move in vertically that it's just really going to make for a nice viewing experience for one thing if you're following the esports scene. But for another thing, it's going to make for some interesting challenges for players to navigate around as they try to become the last person standing. Now, of course, as always, a big thank you to 24 Entertainment for giving me this opportunity to show you guys the new map Holoroth early before it's set to release. So thank you once again, 24 Entertainment. Now, one thing you will notice as you watch a lot of these clips is that there is an overlay over my screen. This is very common for some of the test server environments. It's going to say work in progress for press only. Just try to muscle through it because there's nothing I can do about it. You're just going to see it pop up, especially in darker areas. It didn't really make too much of a difference for some of the lighter areas, but you will notice it in darker areas. So please try to break through that because there are some awesome places in this new map that I really want to show you guys. Cannot wait. Now everyone, keep in mind that this version of the map is still a work in progress. There are some areas that were blocked off that I wasn't able to access, and the performance and optimization will be better in the final version when it releases in August 19th. Also, this version of the map will have less loot and less troves than the final version. So just keep that in mind. If the map seems open or empty in certain areas, it will be more filled out once the final version is released, including weather, new creatures, new mechanics, all that sort of stuff. So without further ado, before we get started with the video, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to like and subscribe and do all that sort of stuff. You can check the socials down below. Now let's get into 39 to 40 minutes of exclusive Holoroth map gameplay. So here's our new starting area here. Looks like bunch of chains, bunch of ancient stonework here. Where on the map is this? This looks like... oh, it's up north. Okay, cool. We might actually be able to get up here. Maybe. If you scare rush enough. Oh, nope, never mind. Maybe it is actually blocked off. But look at this. You got the full view of the map. There's the Plumed Castle there in the distance. We're going to go to the city of Tang over there to the left. But look at this new map. Everything's on Ultra, so this is probably the best it's going to get. You can see that little tower over there. I don't actually know what that little place is. The Imperial Village. Spelled a little bit differently than what I would have thought, but you got Yushan ruins over there to the right. Pretty cool little starting area. I like it. All right, here we go. We're going to check out the city of Tang. As you can see here, still got the good old catapults from what looks like the same place in Shadow Jade Mine from Morris Isle. Guess we'll get the spear this round. Oh, these just crumble away. That's good to know. If you're planning any strategies, those little, I forget what they're called, those little stakes, they crumble away for you. Big wooden doors. And now here we are, the city of Tang. Just popping right in. Doesn't really seem like too terribly much. Kind of reminds me of Celestra in a way. If you notice my health bar there, that's just a setting that I put in the custom game I'm in. Don't pay that any mind. I just want to have extra health so that we can explore a little more. But look at this. We have a little broken down wagon there. Looks like a nice little ruined city. Plenty of loot around here as well. And you'll notice that whenever we were spawning in, none of these places have the high loot density thing going on. So this might be a more fixed more fixed looting system. Like there might be certain points of the map that you just know are gonna give you a little bit more than what you would normally get in Morris Isle. Like there's no high density loot areas, like no golden areas, so I guess that might be a new mechanic. I don't know if that'll stick.
I like this a lot.
I don't know if that'll stick until the final version or not, but cool little tidbit. Look at all these flags, dude. Now, I know there was Sunwing in the trailer. It appears as if that's going to be a season thing. I don't think it's going to be much of a map thing, because as you'll see later on, Bane Breath is still very much a thing. Moonbane still pays us a little visit. There's no fiery bird that comes and attacks you. So, looks like we still got the same cast of characters going on, unless they change that in the final version. Oh, sweet. You got the snowstorm. That's another little section I'll have to show you in a separate section. It's pretty cool. But yeah, here we are, the main building. Got a nice little spawn point there.
What do we have here?
The golden chest up here. In here, check this out. Little nooks and crannies. Big open area. Kind of a darker area too, if you wanted to have a nice little sneaky fight in there. Matari would do really nicely over there. Now you get the snowstorm notifications over there. It's way off to the north up there. And I was in here in a separate session that actually happened twice, so I'm wondering if it's a recurring thing. But yeah, City of Tang. Very nice, Imperial looking. Reminds me of Celestra once again. Nice little looting area too. There's a nice little distribution of these golden chests. To be honest. Looks like we got some army battle stations out here. So maybe preparing for war. Very appropriate. Then we have the big building here in the middle. Oh my gosh, there we go. Let's head on in. Sweet. It's like a nice big open area with a stair in the middle. That little stair reminds me of Eventide Temple. We got the little side chambers out here. Interesting little area. Of course, we got our little spawner there in the middle. And there's this little courtyard I want to take a look at, but look at this. Very aesthetic if you're wandering around alone. Of course, if you're in a fight, you're not going to be looking at the scenery, but nice to take a break every once in a while. Got the little courtyard. This reminds me of Celestra a lot.
Oh yes. I like this a lot.
One thing you'll notice in this map is that there's a lot of areas where people can hide. So you want to keep that in mind if you're looking for fights. Like, look at all this. Look at all these houses people can duck into. There's a lot of ways to break line of sight. And you got a lot of these golden chests kind of out of nowhere. So yeah, that's the City of Tang. Reminds me of, there's a lot of reused buildings from Shadow Jade. So kind of like a little desert army town. Very interesting indeed. Now we're pulling up to Moonfall Pass, it looks like. And look at this. This is an interesting area. I wonder if it has anything interactable as far as the gates go. I'm definitely going to have to look out for that. I would imagine there's a switch up here that you can pull. Let's take a look for it. Okay, those braziers will stay up, it looks like. I think there's a little feature out here, if I remember correctly. I'll have to see if I see it.
Oops, someone's angry at me.
Oh my gosh, what was that? Is that a tripwire? No way, there's no way. Oh my goodness! That's what you have to look out for here in Moonfall Pass. Check this out. You go into a little trapped area. I guess after a little while, it'll just pop out at you.
Ready for everything.
You're gonna have to take note of that. Watch these little cornered spikes. Definitely something you're gonna have to watch out for. One thing you'll find in this map is that there's a lot more traps involved. So the previous map had a lot of ballistas that players could use, and it looks like we still have some up here at this salvation podium. But now there's like more in-game hazards.
What do we have here?
Of course, as with the previous map, Morrisile, there's a lot of places. Most of the locales will have these golden chests, golden troves that you can loot. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, Moonfall Pass, pretty nice little visiting area, if I do say so myself. And let me see if I can look up. There we go. See, there's Moonbane. He's still raining down. In fact, if you look on the map over here, Bane Breath is still bursting, so Moonbane definitely still a force here in Holoroth. Haven't seen the bird yet. Hopefully we will at some point. Yeah, look at all this. Got the red sand. I can't tell if this is like iron sand or if it's stained red from the blood of enemies. Maybe they'll make like a little joke. They'll make a joke about it and just like the more people die in this area, the redder the sand gets or something. I don't know. That'd be a pretty cool mechanic, although I wouldn't bet on them doing that. Now, what do we have here? This is the fortress of Caviani. Look at these walls. Very nice detail. Look at this. Looks like a little lion of some sort. A little demon lion. Head's cut off of that one. It's a nice little ruined fortress. Nice pillared architecture out here. I'll go ahead and go in the shadow corruption just to get a better look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's interesting. So these there are different banners scattered across the different parts of the map. So it looks like maybe there was some different factions going on here.
I like this a lot.
Maybe there were some different factions or something. I'm not really sure. But it's a cool little feature. If there ever was one.
You said you can't buy health.
God, look at the detail on this. They really did put some work into this. I really like this a lot. I like it a lot. Plenty of uneven areas, too. You could get some katana strings going on, like, you know, your little classic katana string. Plenty of places to scale rush. Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh, I heard something in the distance here. Let me see where this thing is. Oh, there's a track here. Oh, I know what this is. So this is a part of the map called the Horny Roller. Interesting name, I know. You definitely don't want to get hit by this because if you do,
Someone's angry.
it's like a... Oh my gosh, that did more than I thought it would.
And who said you
It'll just hit you away like that. And it looks like you don't even have to activate it. It's just going around and around. But you can see the bait here.
Well, maybe not every.
If you didn't know that was coming, you might get like swept up in all the loot right here. Definitely don't want to catch a fight right there. But if you're able to dodge it and get around it. Look at all this loot in this area.
Oh yes.
That's pretty sweet.
I like this a lot.
And this little area is called the Jinn Armory. Very fitting name. Look at all this golden loot.
What do we have here?
Dude, I hope that this is a hot drop area. It is in the corner of the map, so it might not be completely obvious. But if you drop here, you're going to get a lot of good stuff, it looks like. The Jinn Armory, guys. Things looking nice. Look at all these treasure troves. Now, I don't know if these are fixed golden treasure troves, but the golden ones that I found are on the northwestern side right here. So, if you're looking for a good place to drop, Jinn Armory might be your place. I was fooling around with this area a little while back, but oh my goodness. So you see this track right here, this white line on the map? This is all ballista track, I'm pretty sure. If we go over here, again, this is north of the Jinn Armory. We're able to see this little ballista. I want to see if I can actually ride it all the way out. Oh, come on, get on. Yep. Dude, check this out. If you're a trio, I wonder if you could effectively defend this entire line. I don't play a whole bunch of trios, so I wouldn't really know. But it's just a normal ballista like you normally would have. And then can you go past this point, even with the tracks covered up? Oh, you can. Nice. A lot of range on that ballista there. Now we're heading into Pinnacle Town here, if I have some time. Yep. Lots of Shadow Jade-like buildings that are up here. Clay, wood, seems to be a common theme in this place. Check this out. Interesting little hub. There are some good little troves out here. Definitely not one of the more, you know, concentrated areas. Well, I say that and there's like 2 troves right there and there's like 4 right there, so. You know what? I don't know. Just enjoy the map, guys. Enjoy the ins and outs of the new map. So again, this is on the western side of Plumed Castle. Plumed Castle is in the dead center. Make sure you don't miss it.
The shadow will soon spread.
Very interesting little place. Lots of rock formations in this map, guys, just in general. Especially these little giant causeway type areas. I think you're really going to like it. I feel like with all this verticality, they're really promoting, they're really trying to promote advantage states, advantage positions, power positions was the word I was looking for. Like, look at this. This is just beautiful. This is just beautiful. Honestly, I really like the attention to detail. The new textures coming out, they look really nice. Like, look at this. This is just beautiful. Honestly, very well put together. Very happy with what the team came up with right there. So look at this starting area over here. Got the big chains. One area that I wanted to check a second time was going to be in here. Now look at this. This is interesting. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but it is kind of pretty. Look at this. If I had to guess, this is Sunwing here in the middle. And then this was probably Moonbane looking down on him, and they're having their little clash, their little intermingling. Either that or it's a flower. I don't know. I'm not good at Rorschach tests. Don't grade me on those. But very cool little starting area. Climb up these chains. I know that getting up here is going to be like where everyone wants to go. Aw, didn't quite make it up. But very interesting place indeed. Alright, here we go, guys. Spawning in the Imperial Village. I wanted to take a quick look at this, because the past 2 times that I've been here, there's always been a snowstorm, and I want to see if I can catch it. Like, literally I'm 2 for 2 on snowstorms out here. Looks like a very run-down type village. Yet another banner. Very interesting indeed. Look at this little spire you can climb up the entire way. Oh, there's a second level there too. Can be difficult to maneuver if you don't know what I'm doing. If you don't know what you're doing. Sorry. I also don't know what I'm doing, by the way.
Oh yes. I like this a lot.
Anyway, take a look. Nice little snowy area. Nothing too crazy out here. These little huts. I'd imagine the huts have something going on. So you notice that some of these huts don't really have a whole lot of loot in them. That one has one trove. We go to the big central hut. Here we go. We got the big boy hut over here. Oh, we hear the birds. Cute little birds. And here's another big central pillar. And check this out. Got a nice little round area. It would make for some very interesting fights if you were to have some up here. You probably won't have a whole lot of combos going on, or if you do, then you'll have to keep them in line with the platforms in there, because it looks like it's going to be pretty hard to keep everyone on the same level since it's so much verticality. That's one thing about this map that you'll notice a lot. There's a lot of verticality. Okay, Ancient War Grounds, where are we at? Oh, good. This is actually a good opportunity. Let's make sure we go to this. Normally you want to go away from the snowstorm, but we're going to go towards it this time. But now heading into the Ancient War Grounds, you can see the outline of the blizzard right here. See the snow start falling. All right, here we are in the snowstorm. Oh, okay, you get a separate meter over there to your right. That is interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna let this thing chill the heck out of me. Okay, so we have a screen here.
Shortly begin to spread.
Okay, we're getting chilly. I'm getting really chilly here. I'm just gonna let it get to full chill, and we're gonna see. Looks like stamina is fine. Okay, I'm still in the snowstorm.
The shadow thickens.
Oh, interesting. So one thing I just noticed, check this out. Here's me just freezing my butt off. But take a look at the ult meter. It actually drains your ult. So if you're in a chilly area, it's kind of like this map's version of those little fox totems that you can activate in Morrisile. This will prevent your ult from recharging. So it won't prevent activation if you already have it. Like you can activate your ult and then come in here, I'm pretty sure. In fact, while it's still going, we got 2 minutes. I'm going to try it. Okay, so if I activate this, what happens when the chill goes up? Well, I guess it wouldn't really get chilly enough to really do anything. Not really sure, but that little snowstorm area definitely has an effect on oh, heal lost or heat lost. Okay. So I guess heat just affects your rage. That's kind of what we already saw, but yeah. Going over to Shard Lake over here. This looks like a frozen lake area. Check this out. Fun fact, you cannot break the ice. That is cool. It would be interesting to see if you broke the ice and then fell through. That's interesting. Central Tower, of course. Always got to keep it fresh. We've got some loot inside there. Awesome little pillars. Great grappling areas. Do some air walking here. I want to go to that little hut. I couldn't really airwalk there for a second. Wonder why. There's a watchman's gate up here. Yeah. Up in the ice fields. Little village. Oh, golden trove. Wonder if it'll be there next time too.
Time to go dark.
Yeah, look at this. This is like a... Oh, textures are updating. Oh no! Okay, well I didn't lose very much FPS there. So, must have been just a little work in progress glitch. It's all good. You got the Celestial Abode up here. This looks pretty interesting. Little village. Little houses. No windows. Probably not very good at keeping the cold out, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, this is a nice little flat area you could probably get a lot of combos off of. And there's enough houses to make it interesting for escapes, I think. You know, as long as you pick the right house. Lots of bushes for ambushes. I didn't mean to say bush twice, but I did. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Oh, the circle is centered on Plumed Castle. So now I get to go there. Oh, look at this little arena area. I don't see any troves, so if the circle closes in on this area, that's going to be an interesting fight for sure. I don't see any troves out here actually. Maybe in this little building area, just outside of it. Wow, it's just random loot. There's not even a trove out here. Maybe it'll spawn in a different game. Like in a different round, I don't know, but there's no troves over here. Interesting. All right, guys, here we go. The Plumed Castle. You'll see the floating rocks up here. The floating, glowing rocks. Might have some magnetism going on. But here's the back side of it. Nice, big, grand entrance. Let me see if I can get the full view of that. Oh, interesting little iconography. Check this out. That's pretty sweet. Can you imagine someone being at the top of that, just watching you walk up the red sand? Awesome place for a chest right here. Very aesthetic. Got some little towers on the outside. If we go in, check this out.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Nice little monument to Sunwing, it looks like. I'm assuming. Look, if this is like something different in Chinese lore, I'm sorry. Or Chinese history, folklore, whatever. I'm sorry if I get it wrong. I know nothing about Chinese folklore. You would think I would know something by now, but I don't. So yeah, there's that big giant chandelier looking thing. Looks like this spirals to the outside. Oh,
Shadow thickens.
easy little jump to this platform. Awesome. Just enough to make a double jump.
Oh yes.
Yeah, check
I
this
like
out,
this a
guys.
lot.
Looks like you got some good troves up here. If you get knocked down, that's a long way down. Not like we have fall damage, but still. Be a real pain in the butt to get knocked down from all this great loot.
Yes, I like this a lot.
I'm actually going to switch back. Better airwalking with the greatsword. There's another way to get up there as well. Check this out. You got even more loot up there as you go up. This is such a vertical area. You could definitely get lost in just the amount of crevices and cracks you can slip into.
What do we have here?
Let's see what we got here. You can just keep go up. You just go up higher and higher and higher and just never stops. And climb to the top here, see what we can see. Look at that. I think this is the highest point you can get in any map. Like, just look at that. That is a breathtaking view. Like a little arena there, I believe. What's that called? The Salvation Podium? Maybe where they make sacrifices? I don't know. But take a look at this. This is absolutely breathtaking. The team definitely did a great job with this one. Of course, all the areas around here, look at all this iconography. Looks like little sunwing priests. Something along those lines. And this area, this is like a little twist and turn staircase like we had in the other city. Oh, it has an underground area too, guys. Check this out. Underneath the temple. Got some gold loot. Probably a dangerous area to go if you don't know what you're doing. Because you could easily get trapped in here with no way to escape. If you're like in a fight or something. And go through the main temple over here. This is just a beautiful area. Look at this. Like a sunwing tower. The Plumed Castle. Such a beautiful area, center of the map. Got this nice architecture. I'm telling you, the people who work at 24 Entertainment, who do the art and the cinematics and the map building, really just about everything in this game, it's just on point. This whole thing is just on point. And here we go. Look at the statues. This is the Salvation Podium. Nice little watered area. Look at all the troves, though. You got plenty of golds here, too. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. You go around, there's plenty of soul jades. There's like 3 soul jade troves. I'm sure that there's some gold that I'm missing out on here. But like, look at all the loot around here. Salvation Podium, and you got ballista here. You got a ballista over here. Yeah, right there. This is going to be such a contested area. But it's going to be so fun, too. Like, there's tools for the casual player to hop on the ballista if they want to, like, get in the mix. There's, of course, if you're, like, awesome at the game, you're going to be good no matter what, for the most part. But there's a lot of equalizing factors here as well. Oh, my... Wait, what? You can hit these? Okay, now I gotta figure out what the heck this does. Hold up. Okay. Dude, I don't know if this actually does anything. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay. Oh, the Morse Blessing's gonna force me out. I'll have to drop there next time. But yeah, guys, Plumed Castle. Awesome, awesome new area. Alright, guys, hopping into the Fang Encampment. Plenty of blue loot right where I spawned, if you'll want to take note of this area. It's a little hutted area. Plenty of loot around here. It's not the best loot, but there's plenty of it if you need a quick little start there. I really want to hop on over here. Gotta get up this ice wall first. Oh, we're actually blocked off from the ice wall. So it looks like we have to follow the path. So if you see ice, it looks like you can get up this ice, I guess? Maybe? Will it let me up here?
Time to go dark.
There's paths over here that make me think you can, but it might not be the case. I don't know. Okay, there's a path here. Is there ice I need to break through? Okay, I guess not. I'm gonna go around. Got some pop in. Hopefully that doesn't make it into the final version. Okay, this is Watchman's Gate. This might be gated off for a later event or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe there's a way up over here. Nah, looks like it's blocked off. think I've already been up to the Snow Lotus. That's all blocked off over there. Okay. Well, I guess there's not really any Yushan ruins. Maybe it's a work in progress right now, and they just put up this giant ice wall to block it. That's all well and good.
Dark.
So as we enter Matab, you'll notice that these are looks like some ruins. Oh, look at that. Look at this. This is so interesting. I don't know why this reminds me of an Egyptian town, even though I know it's not, but look at this. Looks like very ancient architecture. Coming up. Oh, we have the underside of the temple. Very dangerous area, I'm sure. There's something up here, though, I want to take a look at. Oh, take a look at this. Is this a Buddha? I don't know if this is a Buddha or not. Someone from China is going to correct me. I'm leaving this in the video. But take a look at this. Going under the temple. Ooh, this is very aesthetic. I'm loving this. Oh, what we got here? Got a little bed couch thing. Temple ruins. Oh, this is very neat. Very, very neat.
What do we have here?
Nice katana. Always love me some katana. So it looks like the snowstorms like to stay up over here towards the snowy areas. Go figure, but it seems to be that way. Yeah, look at all these little side areas. And you have the main area, another banner. I'm telling you, this reminds me of warring factions. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. All right, well, enough time in Matab. Oh, big drop off. Nice, look at this. Gold and blue. It's Matab. And of course, this leads further in, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, there's even more. Look at all this. This is such a deep area, quite literally. I know it's darker, so my overlay's getting in the way in some areas, but look at all this. This is insane. Could definitely hide away here in like the final circle. This is such a deep area to explore. Definitely gonna have to map this out in some way. But dang, look at that. So much verticality. That's the main takeaway from this map, is all the verticality. Now over here to the Manticore Arena. Oh, what we have here? A gong? Oh, I can't ring the gong like I can with the bells. No.
The shadow thickens.
Take a look at this. Some decent loot around here. Lots of laid out loot there in the stands, and then you have two golds right there, right next to each other in the center of the arena. Pretty awesome. Got little preparation rooms. I guess that would be where the royalty sits or something. Come back here into the quarters. Not really much in the quarters there, but this little stage area. Another seating area. Not really sure how they would feed into the arena there. There's no tunnels or anything, but very interesting indeed. Now, one place I really want to check out is Cinnabar Valley. That's where we're going to head to next. Here we are approaching Cinnabar Valley. Getting real close now. Oh, look at this. It's like the one grassy area-ish. It's like a little oasis in the red desert. Oh, look at this. This is pretty sweet. Like the one place with plant life. Got a golden trove right there. The loot looks pretty spread out, but there's a bird skull, it looks like.
What do we have here?
Could possibly be a reference to Sunwing. Okay, dude, look, I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist. Okay, I'm in Sunwing's skull right now, okay?
Oh, yes. I like this a lot.
This is 100% where I'm at. I'm inside of Sunwing's head right there. But this is the kind of thing where I feel like there's going to be some kind of event. There's going to be some kind of thing where Sunwing's going to emerge from here and just fly on out. Something's going to happen. There's a reason why there's so much life and water here. And I know that Sunwing is like the spirit of the earth or whatever from that cinematic that we saw on Twitter. So, I don't know. I have a feeling that this is going to be important in the future. If it ends up not being important, that's going to be a shame. But my theory-making senses are tingling. But what a beautiful area. Seriously. Got a nice view of Sunwing with Bane Breath about to eat up Sunwing's little area. His little Plumed Castle. Sunwing is still nowhere to be seen so far, so hopefully we see him soon, guys. And that is going to do it for your exclusive Holoroth map preview. So thank you guys so much for joining in and watching all the way to the end so you do not miss a single detail of this new map coming out in August for Naraka Bladepoint. Of course, again, big thank you to 24 Entertainment for giving me the opportunity to show you guys this new map. And guys, if you enjoyed this sort of video and you want to see more like it, please feel free to hit that sub button and that like button. Comment down below to help out the algorithm. Share this video around to all your friends so they see the preview of the new map. It's the best way to help me out if you'd like to. And of course, there's always that join button down at the bottom. Big thank you to our channel members. And really, you guys are just so awesome. So if you'd like to be awesome like them, hit that join button and join up. Now guys, that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys once again for watching. I've been OSK. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.